all that and it still went to the wrong page. All right, hi. I know we are streaming a bit early. It's part of my apology. I'm so sorry. So let's get everything out of the way. I'm very sorry I missed the last stream. That wasn't my plan, but life has been very stressful, and I have quite honestly gotten behind on my reading, so um, I couldn't just make it up this week. So, in the interest of doing something that I find enjoyable and stress relieving, and also doing something a little different as an apology, we're gonna play Final Fantasy XIV. Um, so we're gonna start with a couple of qualifiers. So qualifier number one, this will technically be an alt for me. Uh, However, I am only in Shadowbringers patches on my main, so no spoilers, please. Uh, Number two, I will be doing side quests. I like it. I probably play this much slower than most people who play and stream this. So this is going to be a pretty slow, fairly chill gameplay. So much like most of my streams are chill, I just want to be chill. That being said, I enjoy doing the yellow side quests. I think there's a lot of really fun like details in them. And I know everyone's like, "Oh, you don't have to. All you get is like a couple hundred gold gil and 2,000 experience." I don't do those quests for the gil and experience. I do it for the stories. Surprise! The person who talks about books and stories likes stories. Um, so that's qualifier number two. This will probably be a much slower playthrough. And also, I'm going to be playing as my favorite class, which does not start in my favorite city or have my favorite scions. However, um, it'll make me happy, and so that's what we're doing. Okay, so let me turn on the capture and make sure y'all can see and hear it. So y'all should be able to see it now. And if I click into the window, y'all should be able to hear it. Okay. Okay. Is that too loud? You will have to let me know if it's too loud. Also, I need to change some settings once I actually get into the game. Change the targeting, change the movement. But obviously that will be when I get into it. I haven't done the first cutscene yet. We're gonna be a bard, and this is me and all of my pretty giraffe neck. The other thing is, you'll notice I have a cute little book stand. I may need to move that. The whole purpose of the book stand behind me is just to cover up the chat box. Because y'all don't need to see that, and quite honestly, it is too much stress to figure out how many filters I would have to throw on that thing. So, let's get this started. No, I didn't select Golem. I selected Seraph. Thought I'd already done this. Do we want to do it that way? Yeah, we're gonna do it that way. Confirm. All right, let's go. Everybody hold on. Everybody got off work and logged on. It's fine. 20 players isn't a long queue. Oh, because this will be a slightly longer stream than usual, I may have to take a quick break and get some more tea. But we will find out. So I hope everybody's had a good day. This should be a lot of fun. Also, I don't just gun through the MSQ, so yeah, be aware of that. Alrighty.
Here.
I want the shoes.
Here. Feel.
Why don't more people play Femalazin? Like, they're so pretty. To be fair, my main is also not an Malazin. Look, as soon as I can, I'll have her in blue and silver.
Hear. Feel. Think.
This is such a pretty cutscene that I haven't seen in forever. Let's go. We do Bard's first story. Also because I like to just run around. Oh, here we go. Let's go. Oi! You alright, lass? You were moaning in your sleep and sweating buckets besides. That'll be the ether, I reckon. Some are more prone to the sickness than others. No need to fret, though. You'll soon get used to it. I look so concerned. Feeling better, Kubo? Aha! You can see us! I had a feeling you could, Kubo. We're Moogles, and we live in this wood. Normal folks can't see or hear us, which makes you special, Kubo. And seeing as how you're special, maybe you can tell us something. The wood's been restless of late. Lots of strange things happening. Have you chanced to witness anything suspicious, Kubo? Oh yeah. The bottle is bigger than him. But of course you haven't. You've only just arrived. Well, there's nothing for it then. We'll just have to keep looking. Nice to meet you, Kubo. Gridania's still a fair way off, in case you were wondering. Seeing as you're awake, how's about you keep me company till we get there? Them young'uns don't much care for conversation, see? Bremen's the name, and peddlin's my trade. As for your good self, judging by your unusual garments, I'd say you were one of them new adventurers. Am I warm? I knew it. Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. So long as you can avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business. These days especially. What was it that first attracted you to it? Oh boy, first choice. I don't like any of these answers. I forgot how much I hate this question because I don't like any of the answers. But staying silent just seems boring. Do we go for glory? Let's go for glory. Glory, eh? Well, if you're willing to take on them tasks as other folk ain't, an adventurer such as yourself can win fame what coin can't buy. When you arrive in town, you'll want to report to the Adventurers Guild. You can find out everything you need to know about the adventuring business in there. Just remember, though, there's more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. Halt! Go no further. What's this then? Ah! What's going on? A skirmish has broken out up ahead with the Ixal. For your own safety, you must remain here until... Too late. Bloody hells. We shall try to hold them here. Try to break clear. That was too bleeding close. Nice of the Ixal to send us a welcoming party, though, eh? Joking aside, this won't be the last time you see those feathered fiends. So just you take care, alright? By the by, is this your first trip to Gridania? We're gonna say yes, because I like the cutscenes and the dialogue, so shush. It is! Well, then let this journeyed itinerant tell you the ins and outs of your destination. The city of Gridania lies slap bang in the middle of the Black Shroud, the biggest, lushest forest in all Eorzea. Though it ain't near as lush as it used to be, saying that, not since the calamity laid half of it to waste. The destruction prompted a herd of new nasties to move in and gave the Ixal unneeded encouragement. Birdman raids have become a daily occurrence. Ah, at long last. Behold Gridania, the forest nation blessed by the elementals.
The Black Shroud, the ancient forest, close to the heart of Eorzea. Beneath the boughs of its towering trees lies the woodland city-state of Gridania. Once a sanctuary from the world beyond the hedge, Even the mighty elementals, eternal guardians of the forest, could not forestall the coming of the seventh umbral era. However, the goddess Nofika was never one to forsake her children, and today she welcomes another brave soul. One who may yet play a telling role in the tale of this great realm.
Chocobo. And here's where we part ways, lass. I'm off to the markets to deliver my wares, and then it's back to the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this, by way of thanks for keeping me company. I never noticed the arrows clip through the bow. Hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? Well, here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square.
May the matron take her to her bosom, that she may never want. And in her heart, sow serenity, purity, and sanctity.
Final Fantasy 14. All the soft spots for it that I have. Alright, next up is settings, which I may hide from y'all. And also resizing myself, because I may be too big down there in the corner. I keep looking at it going, am I too big? I think I might be too big. I've never done this with a game before, so I don't know how big I need to be. I'm so pretty. You there. Yes, you. Your face is not known to me. Newly come to the city, no doubt. I am Bertinant, a woodwhaler of Gridania. It is my duty to protect our nation from her enemies while welcoming those who may yet prove her friends. Let us see which you are. I am in need of settings. Welcome to Gridania, a vibrant forest nation cradled in the bosom of nature. Please select the control screen, mouse and keyboard. Yes, thank you. I do know that, follow the basic instructions. When you're ready, speak to him. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to set up everything. I have 15 mail messages. Because it's an alt. I'm like, why do I have so... Alright. Okay, hang on. First of all... make that smaller, and then I can make me smaller and move me. How come it snaps like that and won't snap me in the middle? There? I'm gonna be leaning a lot, aren't I? That looks about right. We'll do that. Okay, so let me hide this right quick, and I'm gonna start messing with settings. Let's see. No. character config. Movement settings. Cutscene. Skip previously viewed. We're gonna do that. Hit apply. We are going to cone. Apply. Let's see. Character, display headgear, idle animation, battle effects. Mouse is fine. Item settings. Sort. That's fine. Oh, also, I'm probably gonna annoy some of you because I don't display all inventory at once. I just don't like to. Play guide. Apply. HUD. Alright, names. Mine is fine. Others. Never, let's do when targeted. NPCs should be fine. Okay, so all that, and then let me pull this back up and y'all can make fun of me. Where is... Hello? Where is my... Alright. Hotbar. Hotbar 2. Hotbar 3. I know this is riveting gameplay, guys. I'm really sorry about this, but if I don't set up my HUD, I'm going to drive myself insane. Are those even? There, I think. Hotbar 4, which gets moving over there and needs to be 4 by 3. Save. Move that over here. Kill, main menu, inventory grid. Hotbar 4. there. Do I have... I don't. Okay, so save that. Don't need that. Return, teleport, sprint, lock. Oh. Heavy shot. Oh wait, no, those are in the wrong order. Gosh darn it. HUD layout. 1 and 3 need to swap. Hang on. As I said, riveting gameplay to start with, but there we go. There's all of that, and then I want just leave it at Eorzean time. Okay. And it should be everything all set up. If I missed anything, let me know, but this should be good for now. Initiating quests. I know how to initiate quests. I'm not reading that. Except I know how to accept quests. Let's see. To be recognized as an adventurer in the city-state of Gridania, you must first register yourself with the Adventurers Guild. Let's go. Another green adventurer, I presume. I thought as much. We cannot allow strangers to wander Gridania unchecked and untested. Before you rush off and begin pestering every second citizen for work, I suggest you make yourself known at the Carline Canopy. That's the headquarters of the local Adventurers Guild, in case you are wondering. The Carline Canopy is the building you see behind me. Speak to Mother Mayun? Mayun, within, and she will take you in hand. Quest, except I have begun a quest! Use the duty list to help you complete your task. Oh, hush. That needs to get moved up. There are some things that I just can't, oh, why is it? No. That I just can't, there we go. That I don't know how I need to change them until I have something there to change. Alright, let's go! You got anything to say to me? Ah, give a man a bloody fright sneaking up on me like that. A newly come to Gridania, are ya? Then I suggest you continue on your merry way to the Carline Canopy behind me. Mother Mayun will want a word with you. Alright. I have a quick question. Because I've never actually poked around. All unregistered outsiders are not permitted beyond this point. If you wish to remain in our city, you must obey our rules and proceed to the Carline Canopy at once. Oh, that's interesting. That's fun. I've never tried to poke around before. Hey, buddy! You gonna talk to me? The wood is watching, you know. No, it's just the Moogles. Collecting rewards. Well, what have we here? A wide-eyed and wandering young adventurer, come to put your name down at the guild, I assume. Welcome. Mayun's my name, or Mother Mayun as most call me, and the Carline Canopy is my place. As the head of the Adventurers Guild in Gridania, I have the honor of providing guidance to the fledgling heroes who pass through our gates. No matter your ambitions, the Guild is here to help you attain them. In return, we expect you to fulfill your duties as an adventurer by assisting the people of Gridania. A fine deal, wouldn't you agree? To an outsider's eyes, all may seem well with our nation, but naught could be further from the truth. The people live in a state of constant apprehension. The Ixal and various gangs of common bandits provide an unending supply of trouble compounded by the ever-present threat of the Garlean Empire to the north, and that is to say nothing of the Calamity. Even now, the wounds have barely begun to heal. Ah, but I speak of it as if you were there. Forgive me, 5 years past, Eorzea was well nigh laid to waste, when a dread worm emerged from the lesser moon Dalamund, and rained fire upon the realm. It is this which people call the Calamity. Scarcely a square malm of the Twelveswood was spared the devastation, yet despite the forest's extensive wounds, not a soul among us can recall precisely how it happened. I am well aware of how improbable that must sound to an outsider. It is improbable, but it's also true. For reasons we can ill explain, the facts surrounding the Calamity are shrouded in mystery. There are as many versions of events as there are people willing to recount them. Yet amidst the hazy recollections and conflicting accounts, all agree on one thing, that Eorzea was saved from certain doom by a band of valiant adventurers. Whatever else we've misremembered, none of us have forgotten the heroes who risked life and limb for the sake of the realm. And yet, whenever we try to say their names, the words die upon our lips. And whenever we try to call their faces to mind, we see naught but silhouettes amidst the blinding glare. Thus have these adventurers come to be known as the Warriors of Light. Pray, do not feel daunted by the deeds of legends. We do not ask that you become another Warrior of Light, only that you do what you can to assist the people of Gridania. Great or small, every contribution counts. I trust you will play your part by becoming an Omnicrafter. Oh, wait. All that's left then is to conclude the business of registration. Here's a quill and scrawl your name right there. Oh, and I would appreciate it if you used your real name. There's a special place in the 7th Hell for those who use amusing aliases. Lady Chryseis, Are you quite sure that isn't an amusing alias? Look, the fact that I had to use Lady as a first name is not my fault, it's a limitation. Very well. From this moment forward, you are a registered adventurer of Gridania. Nation blessed of the elementals and bounty of the Twelveswood, the guild expects great things from you. Look at what just arrived. Another goddamn adventurer. Don't you start with that. Adventurers are the very salve that Gridania needs. The Elder Seedseer herself bade us welcome them with open arms. Do you mean to disregard her will? Of course not. Lest you forget, it is my sworn duty to uphold the peace. Am I to blame if outsiders bring mistrust upon themselves? You, adventurer, mind that you do not cause any trouble here, or I shall personally cast you out of this realm and into the 7th Hell. You and what dragoon army? Pay that outburst no mind. He meant only to counsel you. Suspicious characters have been prowling the Twelveswood of late, you see, and the Wood Whalers feel they cannot afford to take any chances. As is often the way with folk who live in isolation, Gridanians are wont to mistrust things they do not well know, your good self included. Fear not, however. Given a catalogue of exemplary deeds and no more than a handful of years, the locals will surely warm to you. On behalf of my fellow citizens, I welcome you to Gridania. May you come to consider our nation as your own in time. Now then, you may depend on Mother Mayun to teach you a few things that every adventurer should know. Things every adventurer should know. Attune to your aetherites. This concludes the introductory game tutorial. Guess what, guys? We are free. You've taken the first step as an adventurer in the city of Gridania. Listen well to the wisdom of Mother Mayun. Mayun? Then go forth and discover the incredible adventures that await you. Let's go, we've leveled up. Main scenario quests, they look like this. Blue quests are alternate duties. Yeah. Scenario guide, it's up there in the corner, it's great. Alright, I should probably do this one. I'm gonna try not to get super far ahead in level, but also I'm gonna be doing other things, so my level's gonna exceed the MSQ probably. Alrighty. Mayun, proprietress of the Carline Canopy, wants you to perform 3 tasks that will help you learn the fundamentals of adventuring. Attune to the Aetherite, talk to people, and how much gil did she give me? Buy minions. I think that's enough to buy some minions. We'll find out if that's enough to buy some minions. I think I know who I would buy them from. Let us begin at the beginning, shall we? Now that you are a formal member of the Adventurers Guild, we must be sure you have a firm grasp on the fundamentals of adventuring. To that end, I have 3 tasks I wish you to perform. Your first task is to visit the Aetherite. This massive crystal stands in the middle of the Aetherite Plaza. Aetherite, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Not far from the Carline Canopy. As a device that enables instantaneous transportation, the Aetherite plays a key role in the life of the ever-wandering adventurer. Once you've located the crystal, all you need do is touch its surface. A member of the Wood Whalers will be present to offer further instruction. For your second task, you're to visit the Archers Guild. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, visit my house. There is no better place to learn the arts of the bow. Speak with Athelena, and she will explain the benefits of joining the guild. For your third and final task, I would have you visit the markets at the heart of Old Gridania's commercial district. There you should find weapons, armor, and all the various items that an adventurer might need on her travels, except minions, because those I buy from a different stall. There is, however, more to the markets than buying and selling goods. Speak with Parsemontret and listen well to his counsel. Is it Parsemontret? Are we doing the French thing and just ignoring the final consonants? The master merchant can be uncooperative at times, so be sure to offer him one of my famous eel pies. Like so many men, he is much more charitable when his stomach is full. Here, I made a batch not long ago. You have your tasks, lady. May Nofika guide your path. Oh no! If certain people call me by... Oh no. Some people are going to be calling me Lady, aren't they? Things I didn't think about. Ah, and one more thing. Should you happen to come across any citizens in need, don't be afraid to proffer a helping hand. I'm certain they will be pleased to meet an adventurer in whom they can confide their woes. We'll be doing that, guys. I know that a lot of people skip these quests. They annoy me when they're on my map. Granted, the work they offer is unlikely to be of realm-shattering importance, but prove your worth and build a reputation, and in time, folk will be more inclined to entrust you with matters of moment. I also suggest you lend an ear to the smith here in the canopy. The smiths are trusted representatives of the Adventurers Guild and are an invaluable source of advice for neophyte heroes seeking to attain greatness. can't do that until level 10, level 8, something like that. Hey, buddy. Let's go! I have quests. Main menu, navigation. Yeah. Alright. So, I can't go talk to the smith yet. Sanctuary. Oh. Yeah. I don't even have Peloton yet. Oh no, guys. Hello? Wait. Why can I... Oh. I've messed up a setting. Hang on. No, not that. How come I can see? Hang on. Oh, that's the wrong one. Pet display. Is it a companion technically? No, not that. No. General. No. How do I get rid of minions, guys? Instant portrait. Okay, well, I've managed to turn off people's names and not off the minions. I don't know how I've done this. Oh, I guess the Chocobo Keep is no good to me yet. Hey Bernadette, I'll help you in a second. Greetings, adventurer. I see you are faithfully following Mother Mayun's instructions. Allow me to offer you a bit of instruction myself. I am Nicea of the Wood Whalers, and I know a thing or two about the Aetheryte. Yes, that big crystal right there. Aetherites are devices that tap into the etherical energies and are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Return and teleport, the most common transportation spells, make direct direct use of aetherites in their connection to the flow of ether. As such, these devices are found in almost every corner of Eorzea. Any adventurer worthy of the name will seek out and attune herself to each one. Truly, few things in this world are so useful to an intrepid explorer. But since you need not locate them all at once before rushing out into the wilds, I suggest you start with the aetherites found here in Gridania. Should you wish to learn more about the aetherite or transportation magic, I am here to answer your questions. Fantastic. How do I fix what I've done with the names? You can now use the return spell. Hooray! Yes. It is my set home point. Display name settings. It's party members. Other PCs when targeted. Minions are somewhere separate. They've got to be, and I just don't remember. Hang on, guys. Give me just a second. Everything's fine. How to... Hang on, guys. Is it general? Am I dumb? Pet, companion. Ah, minions. They're under NPCs when targeted. Thank you. There we go. All right, everything's good. Okay. Bernadette, we're gonna get to you in a second. First, we're gonna jog over here. Oh, I miss Peloton. It's always so pretty here. Look, just because this isn't my preferred starting city doesn't mean I don't really like it. Greetings, friend. You have found your way to the Archers Guild. Do you seek to uncover the secrets of our art? No, I wear this bow on my back because it's fashionable. Ah, now that I think on it, you have the look of one who has received Mother Mayun's gentle instruction. Very well, I shall give you a brief introduction to archery and the Archers Guild. The skills practiced by our archers allow them to gauge an enemy's weakness from afar and turn the tide of battle with a single well-placed arrow. Should you join us, you will be taught to do the same. Archery, as practiced in Gridania, was born of two distinct styles of bowmanship. The first was devised by the longbow sentries of Elizin, who once ruled the lowlands, while the second belonged to the shortbow hunters of the formerly nomadic Mikote. As you will doubtless be aware, both races ultimately came to call the Twelveswood home. Though the two peoples began as rivals, they gradually learned to live together in harmony during this time. They learned from one another their two schools of archery intermingling to give birth to the art as it's known today. For a time, the bow was used primarily for hunting, but as hunters vied with one another to prove who was the better shot, there emerged a group of archers whose ultimate goal lay not in the practical pursuit of prey, but in perfection. Thus was the Archers Guild born from the ranks of the Trappers League. It is the way of the Guild to promote greatness in archery through friendly competition, and the results of our methods can be seen in the vaunted archers of the God's Quiver, many of whom spent their formative years loosing arrows at the Guild's practice butts. I hope this gives you a better idea of who we are and what we do here. Oh, did I see the spark of ambition flare within your eyes? If you wish to draw string with the finest archers in Eorzea, look no further than the Archers Guild. Before you can enlist, however, you must gain the approval of the Guild Master. Once you are ready to proceed, speak with me again, and we can begin seeing about your enrollment. Again, I clearly wear this bow for its fashion choices and the fact that it clips. Miss ma'am. So you are resolved to join the Archers Guild? Yes. The look in your eye bespeaks your determination. It would be my pleasure to refer you to Guildmaster Lucine. Lucian? Lucian. Lest you worry unduly, Lucienne is an affable and kind-hearted woman. Even those not of the guild have been known to seek her counsel on various matters, and ever have they been given fair hearing. Lucienne awaits you in the training area yonder. Present yourself before her and impress upon her your desire to join the guild. Yes, ma'am. Oh, you're up there. Greetings, adventurer. I am told you wish to join our ranks. I am Lucienne, the master of the Archers Guild, and I bid you welcome. Our doors are open to all who have the will to learn. Allow me to explain the basics of our art and offer you a foretaste of that which we teach the members of our guild. The bow's great advantage is its range. Unlike those arms used in other disciplines of war, it allows one to strike at the enemy from afar. Though the bow may not boast the destructive force of a sword or spear, its myriad strategic applications more than compensate for this shortcoming. I'm going to be doing chip damage, guys. This is not a fast... this is not a high damage weapon. An experienced archer can immobilize an enemy by striking its leg or sap its strength with a poisoned arrow. Rise to become a virtuoso of archery, and a veritable deluge of death will be yours to rain down upon your foes. That is an actual... That's fun. Oh, I didn't know that the last time I did this quest. Oh, that's wonderful. By fighting from a distance, we can better assess the battlefield and thereby determine the most advantageous course of action. Don't stand in the bad. You have free movement. Don't stand in the bad. That is your responsibility. This is paramount import, as our role in battle is to exploit the enemy's weakness. With the requisite placement and timing, but a single arrow may serve to turn the tide. To this end, the guild seeks to instill a discerning eye within its members, that they might learn to strike at vulnerabilities swiftly and surely. Now any half-wit can bend the bow, but it is no simple undertaking to become a skilled archer. You must be prepared for a long and arduous journey. Are you resolved to complete that journey? Look at how good the lighting system has improved. Oh my gosh. Guys, this is gonna become fashion fantasy really fast once I get a disciple of man. Very well. Now, before proceeding any further, I must needs gauge your innate aptitude for archery. To this end, I assign you the following trial. Go kill squirrels! Slay the squirrels, ladybugs, and funguars that roam just beyond the city gates. 3 of each should suffice. In doing so, you will prove your fitness to join the Archers Guild. Report back to me when the task is accomplished. I doubt it will trouble you unduly. Woo! And now I have quest. Oh, and a super pretty bunny girl next to me. Hi, bunny girl. You're pretty. For anyone who's not familiar with Final Fantasy XIV, the bunnies, both male and female Viera, it's hard to find one that isn't pretty. So when I'm like, oh, it's a bunny girl, she's pretty, they're all pretty, guys. They're all pretty. Also, I know people, hang on. Oh no. Wait. I haven't mapped. Oh, no. Hang on, I got a key mapping thing that I need to do. Where? Graphics, mouse, gamepad, themes, others? Accessibility? No. I need keybind. Where is my toggle? Look, I don't technically need it right now, but I always like to have it. I like to have my toggle into walk. Also, I would like to say, for being a femmelizin, the race notorious for being giraffes, I appear to be 80% leg. Which I still think makes me a giraffe, but is funny. Alright, Femibas. Femibas is the Archers Guild, which is used to deliver a sealed message to the markets. Cool, I'm gonna need to go that way anyway. Hail, adventurer! Might you have a moment? I'm in need of a trustworthy soul to deliver a missive to Parnell. You can find her in the shaded bower in the midst of the markets. Why would I not simply go and speak with her myself? Well, as I'm rather sure you have observed, Gridanians have a tendency to be rather, mean. In person, they can be, well, a little on the prickly side. The matter is not urgent. Simply hand over the missive the next time you find yourself in the markets. Please, as a favor from one adventurer to another. Yeah. Let's see. You get a quest later, I think. I hear fireworks. Woo! Hello? I have access to the Ethernet, yes. I am in fact aware of what the Ethernet is. Thank you. If I was a true noob, I would have no clue. It's weird to hear the fireworks and not see them. I did forget that of all the cities, this is the one where it's hardest to see the sky, for obvious reasons, but you know. Oh, she's so cute! Okay, I'm moving, we're going. Hang on, buddy, we're delivering the thing for the Mikote. Greetings, madam. Might you be looking to secure the services of a retainer? No, I'm gonna give you this letter. What's this? A missive from Femibas, you say? Whatever could it be about? Let me see now. She wants to know about the available stock of potions at the markets? Hardly a matter that warrants a letter, much less the hiring of a courier. Why could you not ask the question in person? I sense that adventurers from beyond our borders find Gridanians someone difficult to deal with. Miss Ma'am, you are complaining to me. Are we truly so devoid of warmth? If we mistrust outsiders, it is only because so many of them have brought chaos to the Twelveswood, and such sins as theirs could not soon be forgotten. Yet, I suppose we might endeavor to be a little less cold. By what? Oh, this is an old guy. Do I have an old guy? Can I do old guy voice? By what right does a fledgling adventurer presume to address Parsemontre? Parsemontre? What do you do with that Parsemontre? Master of the markets. You think you can stroll in here bold as you please and demand my hard-earned knowledge? Ha! A merchant does not for naught, especially when dealing with would-be heroes. If, on the other hand, you had some tasty morsel to curry my favor, then I might reconsider your request. Come now, this encounter reeks of Mayun's handiwork, and more specifically, her baking. Don't look so surprised, lass. I smelled that eel pie of yours a mile away. Hand it over. Ooh, the glasses look interesting. That flaky crust, just divine. Very well, I am a man of my word. Pay close attention, for I shall explain this once. The aspiring adventurer need look no further than the Rosewood and Ebony stalls. Both are a short stroll from where we stand. Sir, I am not going to remember which is which. I'm going to run my way through them and eyeball the stalls as we go. If you mean to do battle, you'd best be prepared with a quality set of weapons and armor. Such goods are the purveyance of the Rosewood stalls directly south of here. You'll be pleased to learn that the merchants of Credania are exceedingly particular when it comes to craftsmanship, so you needn't fear defective straps and the like. If it's potions and paraphernalia you seek, head north to the Ebony stalls. The shelves are lavishly stocked by widely traveled Uldan merchants, and I may truly say that I have seen things amongst their myriad wares that I scarce knew existed. Do you follow me thus far? The first step in any purchase is to select the stalls that meet your needs. Then you may concern yourself with price and profit. There is little more I can teach you with mere words. Go, peruse the stalls, and see for yourself what wares they offer. Not minions. There is no substitute for first-hand experience, after all, and I am weary of talking, unless you have another eel pie. Now he's gonna give me a quest. Chatter to people. Oh, also, while I'm here, and I can show you this right quick. Dear everyone who plays Final Fantasy! Is it you? Nope. No, hush. Is it you? This dude. This guy right here sells dyes for cheap. If he has them available, buy them here. Odds are it's going to be cheaper than your market board. Also, every main city has one of those. The Uldan one is... if you've just come out of the mini Aetheryte, it's to the right of the market board. The master of the market is willing to permit an adventurer to assist him in fulfilling an order from the Lancers Guild. How kind of him, but he's gonna give me money. I take it my previous explanation did not suffice to sate your curiosity. Very well. If you wish to know more of the markets, I shall give you a practical education, free of charge. Yeah, the Lancers are gonna pay me. As a master of the markets, I entertain many requests. This order from the Whalers, for example. but I delegate their fulfillment to my hirelings, that I might tend to such tasks alone I alone am capable of performing, like standing here. For your personal betterment, I shall delegate the fulfillment of this particular request to you. I bid you search the stalls for a bone spearhead, a pot of beeswax oil, and a length of brambleweed rope, and deliver them to Seingeld of the Lancers Guild. There is much and more to be found in these stalls if you have dedication to seek it and coin to procure it. However, as my representative, you need only offer my name as payment. None will deny me. In fact, many will be all too eager to part with their wares, so numerous are the debts I'm owed. A fine proposition, is it not? I am spared a simple task, and you gain priceless mercantile experience. Why I should rightly charge you for such an opportunity? But worry not, I am a man of my word, and the terms will stand. Deliver the goods to Seingeld, and she may even see fit to reward you. Parsemontronomics? That's a mouthful. Hey, guys! Hey! Welcome! At the behest of Master Parsemontre, you say. To what do we owe the pleasure of your company today, my lady? May I take this opportunity to say it is an honor and privilege to serve you? But you must have your beeswax oil without delay. Yes, feel free to take as much as you require, and you will of course inform Master Parsemontre that I was only too happy to accommodate his needs, yes? Hey, buddy! Sorry, lass, we ain't open yet. Oh, one of Parsemontre's. Well, and what was you said you wanted? A bone spearhead? Ah, here she is. Take it and tell that bastard we're square. Oh, we were gonna come see this guy anyway. Hey, buddy. You got discerning eyes, miss. The craftsmanship. The craftsmanship's truly something, ain't it? Perfect for securing any manner of Parsemontre. Gods, if I never hear that bloody name again, it'll be too soon. And here I was thinking I might make a gill today. Here, take the damn brambleweed rope and bugger off. Look at the bunny. Jeez Louise, bunnies. And if we do it this way, I can go ahead and nab another etherite. Give. I have access to the Lancers Guild. Hooray! What business do you have? Lady? What business do you have with me, adventurer? You come upon the bidding of Master Parsemontre. Yeah, I have some stuff for you. If you would like to give me so soon, I am impressed. I placed my order only a short time ago, yet here are the items I requested. Truly, Master Parsemontre is every bit as resourceful as they say. He bribes and threatens people. You are fortunate to work under such a man. You would do well to mold yourself in his image if you have any aspirations as a merchant. I can do better. Oh, quarrels with squirrels. Buddy! You want me to go kill some squirrels? You want a fledgling adventurer to deal with a squirrel problem. Fantastic. Ah, a fresh-faced adventurer, the very manner of person I had wished to meet. The Lancers Guild is looking for someone to track down and exterminate half a dozen squirrels. The infernal pests have been squeezing in under our floorboards every eve for the past several moons and gnawing away at the support pillars. They have yet to inflict any serious structural damage, thank the builder, but I hesitate to bring such a trifling matter before the wood wailers or the gods quiver. Hence my delight at your timely arrival. Why, an adventurer who could not dispatch such woodland nuisances is not worthy of the name. Not here in Gridania, at any rate. And you know what becomes of incapable adventurers. Ah, but perhaps it is best you do not. The squirrels which I spoke of can be found in the central shroud. Return to me once you have disposed of them, assuming the task is not beyond you. For your sake, I sincerely hope it is not. Now, if I am remembering my map correctly, man, I just want Peloton. If I'm remembering my map correctly, the easiest way to get the Aetherites is to go down the middle of the map, because there's the one at the Leatherworkers, there's the one at the amphitheater, there's the one, look at the cute Lalafell, there's the one at, there's the one at the amphitheater, oh, fireworks. Can't see them through the trees. What was I saying? There's the one at the amphitheater. There's the one at... Oh, that's a ninja. Buddy, you gotta go around the sign. You gotta go around the sign. There is the one at the Botanist Guild and the one at the Conjurer's Guild. Whatever becomes White Mage. I'm not picking these up this go round because I would like to have Peloton and actually be able to get around. So we're doing this strategically. Strategery. Hey, bunny boy. Oh, look. Another bunny boy? Yep, another bunny boy. I will say Seraph seems to have a lot of super pretty people. Not that it's hard. Not that it's hard in this game to have pretty people. Bye, Fufa-cha! We'll see you later! I would like to at least have Peloton before I pick up this swing of quests. So I have 2 overlapping quests, which is why I knew I needed to get that quest. No, not that. Are you the Conjurer's Guild? You're the Pictomancer. Conjurer's Guild. Hello! Oh, that's a horse stance. You've attuned to all of the Aetherite shards in Gridania. Oh! There's only one? There's only one in New Gridania? No, there's 2. There's the Archers Guild. I'm like, wait a minute. That doesn't sound right. Let's go out the Blue Badger Gate, because that's where we need to go, and let's get some experience. Hey! We got some experience! You have a bow and arrow you need to fight, and you get achievements, and look at the cute Lalas. Oh, I horse stance. Alright, I'll deal. Thank you, my dear. Also, thank you, my dear. Now I need Fungwars. We should be around the corner. Hello, Fungwars. Ooh. Yeah. All that and I'm level 5. Let's go. That appeared to be a botanist. So pretty. I don't know why that was magically blue. The conquering hero returns. You've completed my little tasks, I trust. The 3 locations you visited will feature prominently in your life as an adventurer. It is best you grow familiar with them as soon as possible. And you took the time to listen to the woes of the citizenry? I cannot emphasize enough how important it is to lend your talents to one and all, no matter how trivial they may seem. I am thankful that you are an obliging sort, lady. It is adventurers like you who will win the hearts of the locals and pave the way for those who follow. I pray Gridania can rely on your aid in its struggles to come. Hooray! New quest. Lady, have you visited the Bannock in your wanderings? No. It is a training ground found just outside the city where the soldiers of the Order of the Twin Adder are drilled in swordplay and other martial matters. I mention this because an acquaintance of mine, a gentleman by the name of Galfred, is an instructor there, and I think you may be of use to him. Go and introduce yourself, and find out if there's anything you can do to help. Mind you do not stray far from the path. The Twelves Wood is no place for merry strolls through the underbrush. I mean, not yet. Ooh. Let's pick these up on the way out. Hey girl, you seem unoccupied. You know the Bannock I trust? Fancy taking a bag of basic provisions over there for me? It's not too heavy, mostly filled with dried meats and other bland rations. It's a straightforward job that I do with a smile and a spring in my step. If I were 10 years younger. Alas, my tastes have matured, evolved, advanced to a higher level, you might even say. But it's a perfect little task for someone so fresh-faced like you. Worry not, you'll receive appropriate compensation upon delivery, which you may keep with my blessings. Oh. We're just gonna crunch over here. Crunch, 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 crunch. Crunch, 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 crunch. What the? This isn't, I must have mistaken this metal bit for a nut whilst out foraging for food in the forest. A spare snaffle misplaced by some sorry soul from Treespeak Stables, I suspect. It was in their vague vicinity that I amassed the majority of my... Masticable morsels. Well, I've already had a hefty helping of these here nuts, so I won't be walking for a while. Might I trouble you to take this to Treespeak Stables in my stead? Prior to parting, please speak to Barnabuntant at the Yellow Serpent Gate. Listen well to his directions or you're liable to get lost. It's the big building out the gate. But thank you. I'm so slow. Bernadette, I'm gonna take your quest on the way out. I'm so slow. I guess I could use sprint, but... But complaining is so much easier. Hello! Boop. Boop. Welcome back, lady. It would seem you have successfully completed the trial. You have proven yourself worthy of a place within these halls. It is with pleasure that I name you Archer of the Guild. As fellows of the path, let us strive for the greater mastery of our art. Now, though you may be a member of the Archers Guild, know that your seniors will not coddle you with personal attention. It is up to you to seek out the experiences you need to grow as an archer. To this end, I present you with this hunting log, which I really should have gotten before I did that quest, except I literally couldn't. Written within are the names of such creatures as would provide a fitting challenge. Should you find yourself lacking direction, you would do well to refer to the log. By way of a first step, I encourage you to practice proper technique, loose arrow after arrow, paying close attention to form until the movement becomes second nature. When drawing your bowstring has become as natural to you as drawing breath, and the world seems clearer when viewed down the shaft of an arrow, return to me. Go well, my young apprentice. Hooray! I get food. I get told how to use items. I get told how to use my hunting log. I get leg graze, which needs to be one slot over, I think, for my setup. Ooh, a matter of perspective. Good evening to you, lady. I felt that it was about time you returned. I was gone so long. She had time to miss me. Have you grown more accustomed to the bow? Before we go any further, I wish to ensure that you have grasped the fundamental essence of archery. Tell me, lady, do you truly understand what it means to see clearly? To see clearly is not merely to look, it is to observe with an intent. Fail to do this, and no amount of talent with a bow will avail you. An archer must remain vigilant for any trace of his target, overlooking not the smallest detail, lest it prove crucial to the realization of his purpose. He must, in short, see clearly. The coming task will test your powers of observation. A number of targets have been hidden throughout the city. I would have you seek out and destroy them. Each will fall easily to your heavy shot technique. When you have completed the task, return to me and we will continue. I forgot that I have a scavenger hunt. Let's do a scavenger hunt. Hey, buddy. Whee! Loves me a scavenger hunt. Let's do this. Alright. There's two. If you have confidence in your abilities, I seek you to speak with Shamsel Soup of the God's Quiver. You can find him standing vigil before the Archer's Guild. The creatures of the Twelves would have been behaving most unnaturally of late, and it has fallen to the God's Quiver to pacify them. Alas, they are sorely undermanned. For this reason, they seek able adventurers to supplement their ranks. I am certain that your offer of aid would be well received. Oh, well, if I knew you were at the Adventurers Guild, I would have picked this up. Adventurers Guild. Archers Guild. I would have picked this up sooner. Ta-da! Also, ta-da! I want items. Ooh! I didn't know she had face wear. Also, I cannot afford minions. Man. I want minions. They're cute. There's one of these under the bridge. I'm like, if I was gonna hide an archery bot, where would I hide it? Under a bridge. That's 5. Ah. Hooray! Archer skill. I knew this dude had a quest at some point. Hello! Bernadette sent you to me? Well, inexperienced or not, if you wish to prove your worth to the people of Gridania, you were right to come. You do wish to prove yourself, do you not? I mean, sure, but you're rude. You'll give me a silly eye patch. Or a hat that I don't need. Alright. Ordinarily, the forest fungwars that inhabit the central shroud are not more than a nuisance. However, we have received reports that vast clouds of the creature's spores have rendered parts of the Twelveswood impassable, and ruined crops besides. We periodically cull the fungwar population in order to prevent such occurrences, but the creatures have taken to spawning back out of season, making it ever more difficult to keep their numbers in check. Though this is indeed a troubling development, the God's Quiver has more pressing concerns and can ill afford to waste time in fighting fungwars. It's made parts of the forest impassable. I would like to point out that the God's Quiver should probably be dealing with this. Also, I'm gonna shift just slightly so I'm not staring at those pixels. If you wish to prove yourself, go to the Central Shroud and exterminate 6 of the pests. Use caution and approach them one at a time, lest your adventuring career be cut disappointingly short. Well, there just went Pretty Bunny. Ah, you've returned. I trust you have begun to comprehend the crucial importance of seeing clearly. The next trial will test your powers of observation in battle. Travel to the North Shrine and there put down 8 microchews and 8 opo-opos. In contrast to the inanimate and wholly unthreatening targets of the previous trial, these creatures may be relied upon to move around and fight back. Nor are those the only differences. Being comparatively numerous, microchews and opo-opos are anything but difficult to find, and yet you may be assured that this task will test your powers of observation, albeit in a different manner. This time you will need to evaluate the abilities of your opponent. In doing so, you will learn, amongst other things, that microchews produce poison that can quickly sap one's strength, and opo-opos, like archers, possess the advantage of range, because they're monkeys. Knowing their strengths, how will you go about mitigating them? If you commence your attack before identifying an effective strategy, you will soon be made to regret your folly. But if you take time to observe your targets from afar, you will surely glean the knowledge necessary to defeat them. I look forward to hearing of your success, lady. Let's go! Actually, I need to turn in... don't I have a quest to turn in? Yeah, quarrels with squirrels. So let's go bother the Lancers. Hey, Lancers Guild. The squirrels are dealt with then. Very good. I am pleased that you have proven yourself useful. Look, I know these quests aren't super story specific, but deal with it. I don't like having that many yellow quests. What's that? You wonder what happens to adventurers who fail to complete such trifling tasks. Why such sluggards soon find there is no place for them within the city. And where do they end up after leaving Gridania? Well, you shall hear the truth of that before long. Oh, what? The people that you run out of town become bandits to survive? How mysterious. Why does it say I have a person to talk to over here? Ooh, wait, can I actually do this quest? What's this? You were able to see me. That's amazing, Kupo. That we should thus meet surely can be no coincidence, and so mark this fateful occasion. I shall make you a gift, a magical potion. Fantasia, it is called, and legend holds that it allows you to alter your appearance. May it serve you well, Kupo? Untradeable items. I have an untradeable item. Hey, Jonathan. Hello there, young one. How very kind of you to offer a doddering old man like me a bit of company. Tell me, do you like tales? I do. I do like a good tale. Especially true ones told as them that lived it. If you have any of your own to share, I'd be all ears. I have no achievement certificates. Oh, it's a hair ribbon. Cute. I got a Fantasia. Honestly, I don't think I need a Fantasia. Unless y'all want me to be a Lalafell. You there, you are an adventurer, yes? Good, I have a task for you. Take yourself over to the Conjurers Guild, I'm headed that way, and speak with my student, Briya. She has her hands full preparing for the auguries and would likely welcome your assistance. In her excitement at becoming a conjurer, I fear my young disciple is pushing herself beyond the limits of her endurance. Enthusiasm is all well and good, but it would not do to have an initiate collapse from exhaustion. Alright. So that's the way I need to go. Just head it out that way. Let's go talk to the conjurer. Oh my gosh, we're gonna run. I can't take this anymore. I run like a silly person, but that's okay. I can handle silly person run. Oh, should I do a bunch of emotes? Should I show off and or test the emotes? Hey, buddy. Yes, I am Briya. I'm also awfully... Oh, you say Melanine. Lady Melanine herself asked you to assist me. In that case, you might lend a hand, especially as mine appear to be shaking, though only very slightly. Not that it's anything to worry about. Mere nervous energy. I would be exceedingly grateful if you would take this Azema rose oil and refill the censers. There are two that require attention. Please have a care not to disturb the conjurers amidst their meditations. You must be quiet and as unobtrusive as possible. 2. Am I not... Is my tracking bad? My tracking looks a little rough. Is it because it's a game? Is that better? That seems better. Okay. I must say I was... Oh, geez, I didn't read that. I had always considered adventurers to be an uncouth and rowdy lot, but now I see that you're capable of courtesy as well. Lady Melanane has a fine eye for character. You should feel honored that she chose you for the task. Give me a potion. I see you have a quest for essential oil, but I need to head out to my next quest. So let's do this quest. Let's do a hard nut to crack, and some hunt log, and then I need to get some more tea, because I need it. An errand for that glutton of a Lalafell. I pass this gate, and to the west you'll find Tree Speak Stables. It's the big building. If memory serves, that iron snaffle of yours looks like the kind they use on chocobo bridles. Bodwine would be the fellow to ask about that, of course. He looks after the chocobos there. You see, it could well be that he has need of that snaffle. Oh, well, here we go. Hello? Oh, I don't want to get in their way. Have a good time. I don't have an AoE attack yet. Do I slightly regret pulling this many? No. It's fine. Little ladybug. And I get the XP. There we go. Ah, see, those are higher level quests. Where's that damn thing gone this time? No, I ain't looking for a chocobo. Though one of the birds is becoming a proper bloody handful. No, it's the snaffle for her bridle I'm after. Bugger's gone and vanished, see? Our snaffles are special made, see? To fit each chocobo's beak like... So replacing even a tiny snaffle like the one in your... Bugger me, is that? Aye, 'tis the self-same one we lost. Why is it so sticky? And are these teeth marks? Maybe. Stranger, I don't know what foul beast's gob you found this in, or what providence delivered you. The hero that slew it to me here today, but you've my deepest thanks. With this here snaffle, I can finally get back to training that yellow-feathered menace of mine. Take this with my thanks. Let's see. So, we'll take the tabard. Threw it in my armory chest. And then jump into shadows. If you got a mind to make yourself useful, why don't you call some Mightlands for us? We train a lot of chocobos here and see the younglings go wild when they get a sniff of a Mightland. Even now, some throw their bloomin' riders. Let me tell you, it ain't easy training a chocobo when she drops you on your head every time she sees a shadow. We've been getting nowhere with the birds lately. If you could rid us of a few Maitlands, we'd be in your debt. Okay. This is also a level 5 quest. If you want for work, I have need of an adventurer willing to dirty our hands. No, I do not speak of dark deeds. I mean, only have you deliver something. I myself would not dare to venture deep into the Twelves Wood, but you seem more than capable of defending yourself. My colleague Gillian will furnish you with the item in question and provide all the necessary directions. She should be somewhere behind the stables, supervising the field hands. Am I spreading manure? It's been a hot minute since I've done some of these quests. Look at the chocobos! Oh, chocobos are so cute. I don't know who this sassy man is. Hey, sassy man. Hey. Well, I'll be. Vione actually got someone willing to lend a hand. Grab one of them burlap sacks over yonder, atop the crate eye. Tank the most convenient location, to be sure, but where else can we store that stinking shite? Nowhere a visiting customer might catch a whip, that's for sure. Deliver it to Null and Null down at Blessed Bud, and that's west of here, in case you were wondering. Seems our conjurer friend takes his garden and pretty bloomin' seriously. Oh, interact with shiny things. Here we go, interacting with shiny things. Alright, what do we got? A bunch of level 3 Mightlings. You, and you. Ooh, and they're on the hunting log. Excellent. I love 2 birds on a stone. I need to kill 6 of them for the quest, and 4 of them for the hunting log. And I need 1 more somewhere. There's 1. Come here, buddy. There you go. That odor? Is that what I think it is? I don't know. It's poop. Praise be to the elementals. I cannot thank you enough for your kindness. This bounty of chocobo manure shall nourish the plants and ensure their continued growth. Please relay my sincerest thanks to Vione upon your return to Treespeak Stables, and a word of advice: wash your hands quickly lest the cloying stench of feces linger. It's poop. That's Ixal. They are a bit higher level than I would like. Are you aggro? No. Fantastic. This is the part where it's like, oh, you're supposed to observe them. I observed. I've played this game before. This is my favorite class, so. How many of these am I supposed to get up to take out? 8? Oh, jeez. No. We're not doing that. I get? Oh, I got second wind. I was all excited. I thought I got Peloton. Here we go, wassailing among the leaves of rain. Alright, come on. There we go. There's all of those. Let's come back in here to relative safety. Turn in some quests. Thank you for the help. We can finally go back to training the young birds. Chocobos are skittish by nature, see, and training them takes a great deal of patience. It doesn't make the task any easier that soldiers and adventurers tend to ride them towards danger rather than away from it. Any road, we're grateful for the help. Here's a small token of our gratitude. Ooh, I got the storyteller. Wait, does that come with a... Oh, it doesn't. Dang it. I was hoping it did. Let's see. We haven't forgotten how you helped us with the Mightlands. Speaking of which, if you've got time to spare, can I trouble you gather some aphids? You can find them living in the tangled undergrowth near Blessed Bud. But don't be surprised if your presence attracts a starving ladybug or two. They're fond of the wee Vilkin, you see. And when you've gathered the aphids, deliver them to Captain Guithert over at Etat's Spire. And tell him Tree Speak Stable send its regards. Alright. Welcome back, friend. I gather from that smell the task is complete. Oh my, did I neglect to inform you of the sack's contents? I cannot apologize enough. I don't believe you. That would certainly explain why you agreed to help when countless others turned up their noses at the idea, so to speak. Well, what's done is done. Please accept this for your troubles along with my thanks. Yay, potions! Bird. All right. What are my sit poses, actually? Hang on. If I sit here for long enough, do I shift pose? That must be my default then. Okay. I am going to go get some more tea. And I will be right back. My water's heating up. So while I'm waiting on that, let's. Oh, I didn't. Alright, so let's do change pose. Wherever change pose is, there it is. Let's see what the ground sits are. I can kneel. I can do that weird sassy thing. Oh, that's kind of cute. Or I can do my default. We're gonna do this one. I like this one. It's cute. Like, it's not the most flattering, but it's fine. I think I hear my water. I'll be right back, guys. I am back. Oh, my door is open. Oh, closed door. There we go. I am back. This tea needs to steep. Oh, there's a faith event down here. Let's go. Whee! The fate system. Full active time event. Go away, ladybug. These are my aphids. Need them for reasons? Now I gotta search here again. Excellent. Can I do this one? Can I do this one? Oh, I can. Wonderful. Oh no. Let's go. Okay. he's doing Atma. He's doing an Atma grind. That's why he wanted that fate. Sorry, buddy. Spice tea, spice tea. Oh, you've come to live a hand, have you? Well, then you're welcome to a task from my seemingly never-ending list. I'll need you to head west along the road and scrub down 2 of the Malmstones. I swear by Nofika, these signs accumulate dirt and grime with unnatural haste. Speak with Quadrajuana at Tree Speak Stables once you've seen to them. She'll be glad to hear the Malmstones are clean for the next 3 bells at least. Alright. Hey, buddy. What's that? You have something for me. I have aphids. Ah, aphids from Bodwine. This is indeed a blessing. What use have we for aphids, you ask? Why, for their oil, of course. There's naught better for maintaining our weapons. Were it not for your timely delivery, I would have been forced to send a sentry to replenish our dwindling supplies. I'll have to thank Bodwine personally, and thanks to you as well, friend. Money! Ah, lady, just the person. Your efforts on behalf of Tree Speak Stables mark you out as a genuine talent. If you have confidence in your battlecraft, mayhap you would agree to help us in our fight against the Ixal. According to reports, Ixali scouts have been sighted by the river due west of here. Though that area is uninhabited, it borders Tree Speak Stables and Blessed Bud. We mean to drive them off before they can threaten our people. If several of their scouting parties were to be summarily dispatched, it might give their leaders cause to doubt the wisdom of their plan. Slay 2 Ixali Dual Talons, 2 Ixali Long Wings, and 2 Ixali Slow Beaks. Show them the price they must pay for setting foot in our territory. Okay. Dusty Malmstone. What? Oh, here's my Ixali. Let's see, they are aggro, so let's stand well back. Dull Talon, Lost Wing. Another Dull Talon. Slowly. Go, get them all. Look, I know this isn't the most exciting for everybody, but I'm enjoying it. I don't need a huge amount of like fancy stuff at all. I know the low-level stuff isn't always fun, and I also know that because this is an alt, it's not like I'm seeing anything new for the first time. Although I haven't ever done it as an Elizan, so I haven't actually seen like the Elizan emotes. So we may go find a nice place to like throw into photo mode, or just a nice place to check out some of the emotes. Let's see, I need to kill Wars, which are not on this map. On the other map. And then poison. Oh. I know, these aren't the most exciting quests. I can respect that. I understand why a lot of people don't do these quests. I can't imagine looking at my map and seeing all of the... Am I missing one? I'm missing one, okay. I can't imagine just looking at my map and it having a bunch of quests to do. I didn't know that was on. Wonder how I turned that off. Sorry, something just popped up and I don't know if it popped up for y'all or just for me. Hopefully that just popped up for me. I don't think it came up for y'all. It was bloody work, but it had to be done. Your service to Gridania will not be forgotten. Thanks to you, we now have time to plot our next move. We can muster our forces and take the battle to the Birdmen, or consolidate our defenses before they return. I must needs consult with the commander. I still don't even have enough to buy one minion. Spicy tea. Oh, the ginger has kick. Whee! Let's see. Do I have any here? I have this. It'll increase my defense. But I don't actually need it at the moment. So that's another fun thing. At the super low levels, you can actually get by for quite a while. What's that? You've been cleaning malmstones? Why, thank you! With all the chores that need doing around here, I was afraid they would be left to get even filthier. It's not just that they're an eyesore, by the way. In that state, the creatures around here want to lay eggs on them. As to why, well, I can only assume their preferred nesting trees are in short supply these days. Be that as it may, we can't have monsters hatching from roadside signs. The paths are dangerous enough as it is. Perhaps a sprinkling of sting brew could keep the beasts away. There we go. Foot graze. She wants me to go do nonsense, doesn't she? Oh, wait, I didn't check. Oh. Didn't check what level that was for. Did you hear about Damasha of Hurstmill? Apparently Opo Opos crept into her stores and made off with her muntai beans. Ordinary Opo Opos wouldn't go near them, what with their foul odor and even fouler taste, but food has become scarce of late. Truth be told, a good many of us are glad to be rid of the stench. Still, I can't see Demeta so dispirited. Would you track down those thieving Opo Opos and recover the muntai beans? I'm told 6 bags were taken all told. Demeta is well respected by all the women of Hurstmill, so it would do you well to earn her favor. So be polite, smile, and don't interrupt if she goes off on one of her tangents. Hurstmill lies just to the north of here. You're like to run into Opo Opos on the way. With luck, you may even encounter the bean thieves themselves. Here we go, off to slay more monkeys. Hello. How many do I need to slay? 6, alright. One. Oh, I haven't checked my hunt log yet. Let's see. Just over here clicking frantically. Let's see. Funguar, Water Sprite, Black Eft, an old Trickster. Oh, everything else is in Central Shroud. Okay. Not a problem. Then I should really go do the MSQ. See, this is what happens. I get distracted from the MSQ. And normally I get distracted from the MSQ by crafting because I like crafting. It's chill and peaceful. But I also get distracted from the MSQ just by doing stuff. Nothing specific, just stuff. Like, I don't even have access to guild tests yet. I'm still finding enough time to do nonsense. Ooh, Chocobo. Hey, buddy. I don't need that. I know about porters. I'm not gonna pick up that quest right now. I thought about picking up that quest. I suppose there's nothing to be done. What's that, young lady? You have something for me? Beans! My missing bags of Muntai beans! But how? You didn't track down those wretched Opo Opos, did you? I had all but given up hope before you arrived, but with these beans I can make enough Muntai tonic for everyone in Hurstmill. As long as I have enough microchew leaflets to flavor it, there should be no complaints. Speaking of which, my son drank unflavored Muntai tonic the other day. One of his friends challenged him to do it, he said, and do you know what? He drained the whole cup in one great gulp without making so much as a face. Oh, he grows stronger and braver by the day, nay, the very hour. Either that or my secret recipe is more delicious than I might have imagined. Now that I think about it, a good many people have described the taste as unforgettable. Alright, there are quests here. I'm going to ignore said quests for now. I didn't realize there was a delivery Moogle out here. Let's see. 15 letters! Hooray! Yes, yes, yes. Hooray, I got minions! Now I just need to go to the inn. I think these will all go in the armoire. Do-de-do-de-do-de-do. Alright, so we are going to just return. Let's pop all these minions. Okay, there we go. Yo, wait. Huh. I'm missing one, actually. Hello? Oh, wait. I can't go to the inn room yet? Okay, MSQ time. I need the armory chest. I didn't realize I hadn't unlocked. Oh, jeez. Don't mind me, everybody. My dumbness. The fact that I think Peloton is actually locked behind my class quest. You get him, White Mage. Conjurer. You're doing great, sweetie. got the hunting log. Let's go. I've passed the place I need to go. A delivery, eh? You're certain you weren't followed? Yes, this is what I requested. Strange. I was expecting someone with rather more experience. Usually I balk at such an outrageous payment prior to delivery. Honestly, I'm amazed you made it this far. These woods are teeming with anoles and other nasties ready to make a quick meal of the unprepared. I commend your bravery and thank you for your trouble. Here, take the remainder of the fee. I should be happy to employ you. Wait, did you see that? It looked like an anole. Quickly, go before you bring it here and get us all killed. Tense. Hang on. Main scenario quest. Greetings, Lady Chryseis. Mayun sent word to expect you. My name is Galfred. I am responsible for training the Twin Adder recruits. I thank you for volunteering your assistance. The Twelveswood has much changed since the calamitous arrival of the Seventh Umbral Era 5 years ago. The power of the elementals wanes and the harmony of the forest gives way to chaos. A great abundance of life has been lost as the strong run rampant, stifling the weak and new sprung. Although it may not appear so to the eyes of an outsider, the Twelveswood is ailing, its once rich variety a fading memory. For the citizens of Gridania, the restoration of the forest is a sacred duty, and it is my hope that adventurers such as you will offer to aid them in their struggle. Listen to their requests and do all that you can. May the elementals bless your endeavors, Lady Chryseis. Give me boots. Passing muster, level 5. I see you are eager to lend a hand, lady, that is well, but I cannot in good conscience send you into the forest until I have established that your equipment is equal to the task. It bears repeating that in the 5 years since the dawn of the Seventh Umbral Era, many of the Twelveswood creatures have transformed into vicious, bloodthirsty monsters. Venturing into the forest without proper gear is tantamount to suicide. I suggest you take some time to evaluate your equipment. Once you deem your armor to be of sufficient quality, present yourself to me for inspection. Equip head, body, hands, legs, and feet with gear of item level 5 or above. What? That is the dumbest hat I've ever seen. It is the correct item level though, so I guess I can't complain. Hey buddy, I look dumb. Yes, I think you passed muster. You would be surprised at how many young and promising soldiers get themselves killed by rushing off into the woods without first donning a decent set of armor. Your equipment, however, should provide the required degree of protection. Consider yourself ready for duty, lady. Short bow, yes please. Lady, by your tireless efforts, you have proven yourself a friend to Gridania. I believe you can be trusted with sensitive intelligence. I would assign you a mission of considerable import, yet the need for secrecy prevents me from disclosing details until you have pledged your participation. I am authorized to tell you only that it concerns suspicious activity in the Twelveswood. Say that you will lend us your aid, and I shall proceed with the briefing. Good. Time is of the essence, so listen well. I look ridiculous. You will by now have heard that a suspicious individual has been seen prowling the Twelveswood, and you may not be aware that the Ixal activity has risen sharply in the region as of late. What you may not know is that the increase coincided almost exactly with the first recorded sighting of the aforementioned individual. Suspecting a connection, we tightened our surveillance in hopes of tracking down our unknown visitor. Alas, our quarry is proving to be exceedingly elusive, almost as if he knows our movements ahead of time. Sounds like an inside job, yeah. But where whole units have failed, one lone adventurer may yet succeed. Acting independently and covertly, you may be able to close in on our quarry unnoticed. Fear and anxiety are beginning to take toll against the citizenry, lady. For their sake, I ask that you aid us in this investigation. This helm is ridiculous. You have my gratitude. With your help, I am hopeful we shall shed light upon this mystery. Begin your search at Lifeman's Stump. It is there that the majority of the sightings took place. Be forewarned. My people cannot offer you support lest our quarry catch scent of our presence and evade us yet again. Proceed with caution. Perfect timing. I was just looking for a likely lass to track down some twin adder initiates. 3 of our newest recruits have failed to report for training, exhausted from a month of solid drills, I expect. Considering their current physical state, I rather doubt they've wandered far. Oh, gods, don't mention wild beasts or blood. They're fine, I'm certain of it. Seek out my wayward troops and tell them to report back to me on the double. Ho there, adventurer. If it is work you seek, then look no further. Instructor Marstel needs a volunteer to bring him some bog yarzen shells for the recruits to practice on. You'll find yarzens in the river south of here. Once you've pried the carapaces from 4 of the creatures, take them to the instructor. Okay. Okay. Bog yarzon. Hello. I shoot you from this nice safe distance. I'm gonna shoot this one also from this nice safe distance. Then I'm gonna come talk to this daydreaming initiate. Hey, buddy. Oh, such a soothing sound. One day I shall build my home by the river. Who are? You say the sergeant's looking for me? How long have I been here? What bell is it now? Stand aside, I must make haste. Well, it's the bell of you really should have paid attention earlier. Let's see, if I remember, one of them is up top. Let's go. There's one over there. I think there's one up here. Oh, there's not one up here. Alright. Don't mind me, just trotting about. Just a few more moments, mother. Huh? Sergeant Kazimom. Oh, F droppings. I must be late for training. Kazimom. Whatever. Have you come to train? No, I've come to give you Yarzan shells. Not a new recruit? Then what? Oh, the Yarzan shells I ordered Marlin to requisition. I see he's learned to delegate authority, if nothing else. Now that I have these carapaces, I can set my new recruits on some specialized drills. They are already quite adept at hitting a target, of course, but they need practical knowledge of exactly where a monster like a Yarzan is most vulnerable. Thanks to your efforts, I've no doubt they will fare better against the creatures when called upon. You should be proud of yourself. Both they and the Bannock are safer for your help. Hooray! Give me more of that. I'm gonna need to find another... Oh, he's right here. Hey, buddy. Can you not see I am attempting to become one with nature? Leave me be, good madam. What? Sergeant Camazom sent you? Matron's teats, I'd better get back before she makes her boot one with my backside. Have this dumb hat. Thank you, lady. All the initiates are now present and accounted for. It's always the same, you know. A handful of recruits invariably lose focus a short while after being assigned to their new unit. The first rush of tension and excitement wears off, and the strain from the constant drills begins to show. Reprimanding them isn't always the best solution, though. I've their morale to think about, after all. Still, I might give them a quick blast for good measure. What can I say? This is one battle I'm not afraid to fight. Alrighty. Oh, I'm gonna run to Bent Branch. Actually, I'm gonna hop the river and go to Bent Branch. I think that's the easiest place to get out of the river, because it is getting rough for me over here. So, in the interest of being attentive and actually able to interact with everybody, we're gonna call it for today. We'll see if I'm able to play again this week. I'll see what I can do. I hope you've enjoyed this. I know it's different from what I usually do. Let me just grab this etherite real quick. I know it's different from what I usually do. And I don't even know if anybody else is going to enjoy the way I play this game. But I wanted to do something, and it's something different, and I hope you enjoy it. I've attuned to this etherite. I can now teleport. Hooray! Let's just go plop ourselves down over here in our ridiculous hat. Oh, should we run through our... I didn't actually run through our animations. Let's run through our sit animation right quick. Change pose. So we have that one. We have that one. Oh, I like that one. A little off to the side. More off to the side. That one. That one. I'm gonna do that one for now. If we want the off to the side one, because it matches the way I sit more, we can do that next time. But I hope you have a good night and a good time. I've had a lot of fun. I will see you next time.